for Australia, the visiting team in this game, putting out the same starting lineup. Yomiuri Giant, Tomoyuki Sugano. 12 years with the Giants in NP. Sugano. Murakami at first base, Maki at second, Genda at short, Okamoto. Harper. The 1-0. Bazana hits it in the air the opposite way to left field. Yoshida in front of the warning track. Runs it down. Samurai Japan's defensive outfield. Swing and a miss, strike one on Curtis Mead of the Chicago. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Blocked by Wakatsuki. The Tokyo Dome. As Sugano goes into his windup. The 1-2 is lined to second right at Maki. Finished his first season in the States with the Orioles. Aaron Whitefield skies it. Right side, drifting foul. It'll get out of play for a strike. And now his home ballpark will be Coors Field.
In the sinker, run more in on righties.
Tried to live on the outside edge. Missed it by for 12 with a run scored. Bouncing ball over the head of Sugano, up the middle and into center field. A 2-out single for Aaron Whitefield. The result really wasn't in question from the start. It ended up being 7-1 the final score. The lone Aussie run jammed him, got a foul ball and a strike.
First time, game number right.
On a 1-1. Oh, hits it hard to right field. Well gloved by Kondo to keep Hall to a single and perhaps save a run. Holding at third is Whitefield.
Left on a high hop. This ball smoked. Look at this effort. Able to cut it off and then get rid of the baseball so quickly.
Sugano's 0-1. Ground ball. Shortstop Genda steps on second, and that ends the 2-out threat. Ohtani leading off after this. Shohei Ohtani climbs in against Connor McDonald. The right-hander's first pitch is called strike one. The 1-1. The 2-2 pitch. Rolled to the right side. At second base is Bazana. And Ohtani is retired. Suzuki just finished his fourth season with the Chicago Cubs. Getting on a 3-1, and he will take his walk. Curtis Mead at third, Burke, Whitefield, and Kennelly in the outfield. The first pitch, strike two. In this tournament, Kondo.
100%.
That was Callum McDonald as Kondo strikes out.
Passion.
Skips away from Perkins. 6. McDonald on the board, 3-1.
Big shoes of.
McDonald checks Suzuki, comes home and misses low. A 2-out walk, his second free pass issued, sandwiching that strikeout to Kondo back in his NPB home stadium. Fly to shallow center. Whitefield has speed, so he runs it down. Makes a leaping catch. 2 stranded, a scoreless first. Top of the second inning, 6, 7, and 8 for the Aussies against Sugano. Tournament.
Sugano that first inning.
A wave and a miss, strike 3. His first punch out to begin the second.
Change of pace.
Against anybody's. One out, nobody on. Robbie Perkins watches ball 1. The pitch. Perkins chops it to the left side. Charging from third. Okamoto throws across his body. In time to get him. Burke. Ball 1 down and in. Fouls away a strike. Burke has Jazz gets a piece. Now 2-2. Shh. Sorry. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. Sugano's 2-2. Gets Burke to go fishing. Bookending K's in a 1-2-3 second. Baseball world against the #1 team in the world. Nataka Murakami pushes a fly ball to the warning track and left. Handled calmly by Berth. And ABL was a grand slam. And Connor says that's the proudest moment he has had on a baseball field. Not something.
But yes, you're right, and we want to see him. I mean, batting pro, that was a nice control swing.
Hockey hits it in the air to center field. Whitefield waited a beat. In front of the warning track, makes the catch. So, couple of fly. Now Sosuke Genda, the shortstop and the #8 hitter. Strike one from McDonald. Another foul ball from Genda. On a 1-2 pitch. McDonald misses.
Throw across as you miss inside.
The payoff. Just misses the catcher. Slaps it the other way. Back-to-back 2-out base runners. And here comes Shohei. Ohtani 0 for 1. McDonald's first pitch is low. Ohtani in the air, left center field. Whitefield calling for it. He makes the catch. One of the all-time greats for the Yomiuri Giants, Tomoyuki Sugano, against the all-time great of the ABL, Tim Cannelli. And he singles on the first pitch of the top of the third.
Yeah, look at that bottom hand. Followed and complemented by the top hand. Slash.
9. But that one time could be tonight. Why not tonight? Rolled to second. The backhand flip to short. The turn not going to get Bazana. Only one out. And Cannelli said, a long pause. Now the pitch. And Meade out in front of that. Strike one. Check swing, no swing. Sugano's 2-1. Big swing, big miss.
Because of that pitch.
Against Czechia. Bouncing ball left side. Picked by Okamoto. 1 and 2. The ground ball double play ends the third.
And mighty wrists.
He has gotten every year he has made the payoff pitch. Jammed him and popped him up. Dale at short. 1 out. Callum, the one who's the most animated for sure. Ball one just missed to Kondo. Hitters count for Kondo. Hits it in the air, but playable just right of center field. Whitefield waiting. 2 out. Along with David Hines, the president of the board of Baseball Australia.
And promote peace within them.
2-0, ground ball. Over is Dale. Throws across his body. That's a 1-2-3 third. Still into the fourth. Scoreless in the Tokyo Dome. Aaron Whitefield trying to use his speed. Okamoto can't get him. It's a bunt single to lead off the fourth for Whitefield. As Connor McDonald walked off the mound.
He went over everything that it took for him to get here.
At the plate with a chance to give the Aussies the lead. Runner goes. The throw from second is wide. And I'm not sure it would have beat. Full count on Hall. Sugano out of the stretch. Hall hits it to right center field. Running it down, Kondo. Whitefield has to stay. Out number 1. Jared Dale takes ball 1 inside. in the knockout stage in Miami. Two balls and a strike on Dale. 1 on, 1 out in the fourth. Dale to left, but right at Yoshida.
There's another ball hit over 100 miles.
The 1-0. A roller to second base. And Sugano strands another. Keeps it scoreless. 3.5 innings complete. Upper game of the two, Japan or Korea. To 2018. To pay it off. He misses up and in. A leadoff free pass down to the track in left field his first trip up. Skies one in the air. Left center field. Calling for it on the warning track. Burke has out number 1. And that is a second straight ball to the opposite field that Murakami has. And in the bullpen. 1 on, 1 out for Maki. To left. It drops down in front of Burke. Okamoto stops at second. 2 on for Japan in the fourth.
Offensive side. Japan came into this game batting .323 as a team with 5 home runs.
2-strike pitch. Misses in and up.
The double play if it comes to you.
The block from Perkins behind the dish. So runners where they're at on the 2 on, the 2-2. Genda flips it to right. Kennelly in the glove. The 1-1 coming. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Says, you got it. The 1-2. Wakatsuki. Ohtani on deck. Soppolt's payoff. Runners go. Ball 4. Base fourth. No score yet. Hit hard but foul. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Strike 2. Throw down to second. He's out.
What a play.
The bases loaded and Ohtani at the plate is high on the that can't happen scale.
Cannot happen. Same thing. But look at the strike, and it's not a design play beforehand because you can see that Dale's not going straight to the bag. It's reaction.
A 1-2 pitch from Sumida. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The left-handers, WBC on a 2-1. Strike 2 tipped into the glove. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. It's a win tonight or tomorrow against Korea to go to the quarters. Slicing fly ball right at center field, and it drops. Suzuki can't come up with it. And Tim Kennelly now 2 for 2. Inning alive for Travis Bazana. Strike 1. Sumida's 1-2. Tried to get Bazana to chase below the zone. He did not. The 2-2. Bazana jam. Slices a pop into the air, left field. And that ends the 5th. Halfway home, still scoreless. Hammered to right. But a sinking liner to Kennelly. Time it happened November 6th, 1966. Emperor Naruhito's grandfather, Seiya Suzuki, in a full count. Bases empty, 1 out in the 5th. Hook foul.
And today, a huge step.
Townsend with another payoff. Suzuki with another 3-2. Ball 4, and Suzuki had to wait a moment, hitting just 123 against the Aussies.
And throwing strikes. Top of that.
Townsend tried to sneak through the front door, but couldn't. Ball 3. The 3-0. Kondo takes a strike. I think you'll know the names. The 3-1 is skied to left center field. This will be the second out. Barry Bonds, Frank Thomas, and Edgar Martinez in the Pirates minor league system last summer. Now facing a Boston Red Sox in Mazatlan. Swings over the top of strike two. Behind Townsend, 1-2. The pitch. The hook foul. Another 1-2. Got a piece. Another 1-2. This time he gets him. You can't touch this Aussie staff. Scoreless going to the sixth. In Australia, both 2-0. The winner tonight clinches the top spot in the pool. Japan has the only souls on. They wear green and yellow.
You mentioned it earlier. Belief. Around 6 walks issued tonight to put up a 0 against the most.
No score in the top of the 6th. Strike 3. 1 gone in the 6th. First pitch strike from Sumida to Whitefield. Cues one down the line. Fair ball toward the right field corner. Whitefield has speed. He's going to use it to get to second, standing up with a 1-out double.
Speed could mark a difference. It's all about placement, not the swing, not the mechanics. Contact and placement.
Ball 1 inside to Hall. Hall hooking foul. And speed to use. There he goes. The throw to third is in the left field. Here comes Whitefield. He will score. Australia takes the lead on Japan. A ball and 2 strikes. Another K for Sumida, but
risks at the right time. I know how to get the confidence of my manager if I want to run. Teach a youngster.
Yes, he did. 3 strikeouts for Sumida. First pitch is ball 1. He's facing 3-0. Does Okamoto have the green light? Doesn't need it. A 4-pitch leadoff walk. Tying run on to start the. Munetaka Murakami has just missed a couple of balls tonight. Another fly ball to left field. This one more routine and lazy to Glendening. 1 gone.
No extra bases combined.
First pitch grounded to third. Mead to second for 1. The turn in time. 5-4-3.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Japan will retain the sack.
Last step, stretch, don't jump. Beat it by plenty.
The 2-2. Bouncing ball over the head of Kennedy. And there is no play. Genda is safe. Maki at second. The tying run in scoring Pitsuki. But at the plate, he's reached twice tonight. Great job getting on in front of Ohtani. Another 2-strike pitch. Ground ball to short. Jared Dale flips it to second. Inning over. A 6-0. Down on 3 pitches. Sumida, the lefty, had an arm before the tournament. So he wasn't on the initial rock. Shallow right field. Kondo's catch means 2 outs in the 7th. That's a big swing, but a big miss. 93 from Sumida. 2 strikes. Another swing and a miss. Another K for Sumida. One. Got him again. You see Ohtani peek back. That's a 4-pitch leadoff walk. Kennedy, careful. Ball went away from Suzuki. That's 5 straight. Foul away to the right side. 2 balls and 2.
You as a manager what you need to do.
Ball 3 nearly hits Suzuki on the back foot. Still do not want to lose at home. The payoff. Suzuki pushes the fly ball to right field. Kennedy runs in and makes the catch. Ohtani retreats to first. The run feels more like a few. Ground ball. Wingrove has it. Goes to second for 1. Kennedy covering. Can't get it in the glove. Yoshida gets into one. Masa stays mashing. And just like that, Samurai Japan lead. Ground ball right back to Kennedy. That does it for the 7th, but the damage is done. 2-1 Japan, thanks to Masataka Yoshida. With 1 swing, what a swing in this game. Gets Kennedy on 3 pitches for the first out. Masataka Yoshida is the most prolific run producer in the history of this tournament. Fouled away, 1-2.
This comes down to
1-2 pitch, grounded to short. Backhanded by Genda. Yeah,
middle. That's a double play, automatic.
A strike to Curtis Mead.
And don't look at the leadoff walk if that guy scored. No, it's how that.
Sword, strike 2. Sits him down with a high fastball. Bookending K's in a 1-2-3-8. With preventing said insurance, keeping the deficit 1 for the Aussies. World Baseball Classic. Hampton's 1-1. Ball 2. Their closer, Taisei, warming. The pitch in a 2nd straight game. A leadoff walk. That is walk number. I don't know. That played 2 outs. Wasn't a full count. For some reason, though, he started dancing toward third and was picked off. 0-2. Hampton misses, and Shuto steals. The 1-2. Maki bounces it over to first. Wingrove to the bag. 1 out, but it is a productive one. In for Australia.
This is as far.
Hampton deals. Genda takes. 2 balls, no strikes. Teruaki Sato with 3-0 to Genda. Outside, ball 4.
And that is walk number 10.
3rd one out. Hampton to Sato. Fly ball left field. Running after it. Glendening. It is down and fair. Into the corner. Shuto scores. An insurance run across for Sanjin. Ohtani come to the plate. The opposing manager called for an intentional walk. The fans in Tokyo Dome are furious. 2 thumbs down for. First pitch in the dirt, well handled by Perkins on the backhand in the. Bases loaded, 1 out for Seiya Suzuki. 2-0. Ground ball foul. It's a strike. The 2-1 coming. The 3-1. Ball 4. A bases loaded walk brings in another and makes it 4-1. Pitcher used by Australia today will face a pinch. Like Teruaki Sato, those players who fans in Japan felt Tigers. Look out! Nearly gets hit with ball 2. Only 1 out in this inning. On a 2-0. Big cut. Morgan comes home. Yoshida bounces the ball to short. Could be 2. Here's the turn. It is 2. And look at the fire from Morgan. The deficit is 3. 3 outs away. And in Australia, both 2-0. But Samurai Japan 3 outs away from clinching the top spot in the pool. Just 6 pitches yesterday in the win over Korea. It's Whitefield to swing over the top to strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Whitefield stays alive. Now part of Taisei's outing last, Whitefield with 3 hits. The Aussies would like a 4th. But it's not going to happen. 1 gone. Right up there with the Netherlands beating the Dominican Republic. Alex Hall hammers one. Right center field. Not so fast, says Alex Hall. He homers again against Samurai Japan for a 2nd consecutive WBC. And it's now a 2-run game. Two outs. Strike 3. That's drilled the other way by Wingrove. This ball back. It is gone. The 2nd home run in the 9th inning off Taisei, and it's a 1-run game. Robbie Perkins bounces the ball to the left side. Okamoto to Murakami. And in front of His Majesty the Emperor, Samurai Japan.
And at the very end, we're talking now after the first WBC 20 years ago.